Hi, so I'm doing a video from inside the car today because I wanted to try out this new Spigen car charger. I've been using the old 3.0 one for just over a year now. This has done really well. The new one looks to be a little bit bigger. Instead of having two 3.0 ports on the front, it's also got a USB Type-C and just one 3.0 USB. I've also got the new fast charge wall charger. I'll put a link for that in the description below. This new charger has the USB Type-C connection on the end of it instead of the full-size USB 3.0. So like with the Note 10 Plus, you'll notice that that particular phone comes with the cable with a USB Type-C on both ends. This is designed for the new type of cables basically. But anyway, we'll go back to the Type-C charger for the car. So it's slightly longer than the previous one. Instead of having the matte finish as well, it's more of a smooth plastic. It's not very glossy. Hopefully you can see this on the camera. I can't check because there's no screen on it, but it's got the green 3.0 full-size USB there, and then below it it's got the Type-C connection there. And I'm also going to compare it to the previous model and see if there's any improvement in the speed of the charge, the amount of current going through it. So we'll get this plugged in and test it out. I'll be using the extra long Spigen cable, Type-C cable. I'll put a link for this in the description as well. I forgot the specific name for it, but it's something like a SuperCharge cable. Good quality braided cable from Spigen. So hopefully you can see the screen here. I'm getting around 1700 to 1800 milliamps with the new charger. It's just gone to 1900, so it's safe to say it's going to be over 2000 milliamps because obviously the screen's on, the phone's on, the screen's on. I've got my data on and all that sort of stuff, so that'll be using some of the power. So with the old Spigen charger, which to say we're performing pretty good anyway, that's 1500 to 1600 milliamps with a phone in the same state. I'm just going to try it now with the USB Type-C cable that came with the Note 10. So noticeable difference now, hopefully you can see. Using the USB Type-C cable that came with a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, I'm now getting over 3000 milliamps. So you are at an advantage to use the Type-C connection in order to charge it. Hopefully Spigen or somebody's going to come out with a decent longer cable, because I don't normally have mine plugged into the front of the car. It's normally under the back armrest, so I need a pretty long cable to get to the front of the car. This phone holder is actually designed to go in the CD player, but I'll just put it in the air vent like that. So I normally run the cable down the side of my car around to the back. This cable won't be long enough, so hopefully they'll come along with a new cable like this braided one that they did for the full-size USB 3.0. But for now anyway, this is definitely the best car charger I've tried so far. So yeah, overall pleased with this product. I will quickly show you what it looks like when it's plugged in. So take the cable out of the way. It's just got a small blue LED right in the center there. Hopefully you can pick that up. And then obviously the Type-C at the bottom, and then the green 3.0 full-size USB at the top.